What is going on, football fans? Just want to get another quick video up on the page, and today we are going to talk about the final day of mandatory minicamp for the New York Football Giants. This, of course, was day 3. We've already had 6 portions of OTAs. We have 4 more of those left, and pretty soon we will be into training camp for the New York Football Giants. The first player I wanted to touch on was Sterling Shepard, who I had said yesterday missed practice due to some kind of lingering ankle injury. I didn't think it was anything serious, and it wasn't. He was back today. He looked sharp. It was written that he caught 2 really tough passes there in contested traffic, and he continues to thrive in training camp. Now, of course, you're going to read a lot of positive things. These writers are not going to look for negatives, so they point out all the positive things. Another guy that was written about was Marcus Golden. They said Marcus Golden really looked good today, specifically on one play where it probably would have been a strip sack had it been in a real game-time situation. Of course, you're not looking to get your quarterback killed, especially without pads on, but they said he looked great off the edge. Marcus Golden could certainly be a big, key contributing factor to the Giants this year. I actually put up a poll on my page a couple of days ago of who I think would have the most sacks. Marcus Golden, I think, came in 3rd. If I had to pick one guy today because of his familiarity with the defense, because he's more of a veteran, that is the guy that I think has the best chance to lead this Giants in sacks this year. That would be my pick. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what he could do on the football field this year. The first guy I wanted to touch on in terms of the defense, though, outside of him, was Janoris Jenkins. Janoris Jenkins had a very strong practice yet again, and another thing that was written about Janoris Jenkins was, again, quoted today as saying that he's really embracing that leadership role. He said he's never been on a team with so many young, talented DBs, and he's kind of thriving because of it. He loves being the teacher, that 30-year-old mentor. Of course, Janoris Jenkins has been a very successful cornerback in the NFL, former Pro Bowler, and, our rookies have a lot to learn from this guy, and hopefully he continues to embrace that responsibility. And Jenkins looked good today. They said specifically in the red zone, he looked very strong. He was matched up on Sterling Shepard. He was able to break up a ball as well as force Shepard to go out of bounds, matched up with Shepard one-on-one. Corey Ballentine was also written about. They said that Corey Ballentine looks strong, and of course he's coming off of getting shot in the buttocks about a month ago, like a week after he was drafted, and that's good to hear. He's been getting more and more of an expanded role as these voluntary and mandatory practices have gone underway for the New York Giants, and they said he looked great in the red zone drills, in the man-to-man defense. DeAndre Baker, of course, was written about again as well. They said his bump and run coverage has been great up at the line of scrimmage, forcing wide receivers to adjust their routes, making them uncomfortable, and it's going to be interesting. Sam Beal missed his 2nd straight practice today, but that was because of a personal matter. They didn't get too much into that, but DeAndre Baker continues to thrive and may very well be the favorite to take down that 2nd cornerback role. We're going to have to see as training camp approaches. And then also Reggie White Jr. was written about. They said Reggie White Jr. made a couple of really nice passes. There was one in particular where he was able to really show his height to go up and get a ball over the middle. Of course, he stands at 6'2", something the Giants could certainly use. But the wide receiver that was most talked about today was the guy that really impressed the 2 days before, and that was Darius Slayton. Pat Shurmur, after OTAs today, was, he was asked by the media as to which player impressed him the most. Not just rookies, but veterans as well. And he immediately said Darius Slayton. Slayton, of course, the 6th-round pick by the New York Giants out of Auburn, wide receiver. Certainly a guy to keep an eye on. This guy is a burner, 4.39. We could certainly use that speed. And Shurmur was quoted as saying that he is night and day from the beginning of OTAs to now in the amount of improvement that he has shown. So it sounds to me that Slayton is here to stay. I think he will crack this roster, and look for him to potentially have a very strong role with the New York Giants this year. So some exciting stuff out of the rookies, some encouraging news, and we're going to continue to post news as we hear it. Of course, OTAs should be back in action very soon. And any other Giants news that I have to report, I will be reporting it in the future weeks. Not too much written about today from the quarterbacks, whether it be Tanny, Eli, Daniel Jones. Wasn't much written there. Just a lot of encouraging things, though, on some of our younger players on both offense and defense. So I just want to get a quick video up on the page, let you guys know, and we'll see what Slayton could do this year. I'm pretty excited about some of the things I am reading about this kid. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.